Hello, Senior Stoner fan. Just a real Senior Stoner back at you for your dual dab of the day. Today is Sunday. Hello, everybody. Well, the topic of the day is going to be an interesting one because I saw it from other people. How do people see us? That's right. How are we seen by our family, by our loved ones, by our friends, by people if we have a job? How are we seen by people in the community? How are we perceived? Well, it's a difficult one to deal with because we might not be perceived well. Being that we have invisible, intractable chronic pain and chronic issues that are invisible, and many of us have that, we might look relatively normal to a person just looking at us. We might be those people who have handicap tags where people look at them getting out of a car saying, these people don't deserve a handicap tag. I've actually been accosted by somebody who said, what are you doing in a handicap tag? You look just fine. And I'm like, I didn't even stop to discuss it with the person because I was too annoyed. But how do people see us? If we're in a wheelchair, God forbid, or have things missing, God forbid, people feel sorry for us right away and look at us and say, oh, can I help you? If we're walking with a cane or a walker, people might be inclined to say to themselves, maybe we need to be a little bit nicer. You want to get in front of us at a line or whatever. But in most cases, most parts of the world that I deal in, I feel that people see me as a weak person. They see me as an invalid. They see me as not the person I used to be. And sometimes I don't even know who I'm looking at when I see me. Now, I do understand truly that we're not supposed to feel that way. No matter what other people think, we're not supposed to feel that way because we know the truth. But sometimes it gets tiring. Sometimes, how many times, let's put it this way, can you say to people, hey, look, I have invisible stuff. You might not see it on me, but I'm in a great deal of pain. There are shirts that say I may look good, I may seem fine, I may seem happy, but I'm dying inside. On the pain websites that I belong to, people have horrific experiences they talk about because of the invisible nature of what pain is. The way people judge you with your pain is by how much you do. For example, if you do a lot, you're fine. They don't realize that just walking down the stairs, just putting your feet on the ground, just standing over and bending to brush your teeth can be the most horrific experience that they would have ever had. But you deal with it every day times 1,000. So what I think is wrong is that people don't look beyond their noses. They don't look at beyond what you see to try to understand what's really going on in there. I could be really grouchy at times at restaurants because I'm in a great deal of pain and don't want to be sitting there other than be with Mrs. Stoner. But people don't see that. They see you as being curt. They see you as being quick. They see you as being sharp-tempered and say, what a nasty asshole. Now, come on. That's a wrong perception. But it's also a divisive perception. Because if people push back on you that you are like that and you're not going to want to be around those people anymore who are pushing back like that. So there has to be some, and I haven't figured it out yet, but there has to be some way to convey to people what you're going through. You know, I have this neon thing that is a scrolling light that goes through a hat I bought. And I did it for Senior Stoner, of course. But you know what? I'm in chronic, horrible pain. Please have sympathy. You remember when you were little? Those of us who are my age, before homeless situations got the way they are today, you'd see a man or two, a person or two outside a store, blind, selling pencils. This is what they did in the old days. They sold pencils. Kid you not, some of you who've lived in big cities know what I'm talking about. People knew those people were blind. People felt sorry for them. Most of the time, people would buy a pencil. someone would see me walking along and say, "Come on now, Senior Stoner, hurry it up, let's go, let's go." Doesn't matter anymore. People are very, very short-tempered with people. They are very, very impatient with people. And if it's something invisible that somebody can't see who's looking at you, they think you're cheating. The first thing that disability does, SSDI, is deny you. The first thing a doctor does when you walk into their office for disability, for the state disability, is look at you and say, "Can you do more? Come on, you can do more. Go lower. Come on, you can touch your toes. Come on, turn that neck. What are you talking about? You can't turn that neck. Turn that neck." Part of it's because that's their job to push back on people. Part of it's because you look normal. It's true. So it's very difficult sometimes to go through life looking normal and feeling like shit because people just don't understand. So in the face of those people, we're going to use some Lady Sativa diamonds in our Puffco Peak, and we're going to use some hybrid diamonds, Cali Cannon it's called, to make it a hybrid dab session. We're going to put that into the card. So we're going to do one sativa and one indica hybrid. My God, there's one big rock in here. Look at this. One big rock. Yikes, huh? I got to cut that one big rock into smaller pieces so I can smoke it. You can't smoke the rock. Here we go. Let's get it in there. And we'll get a nice dab going this morning. It's a Sunday. The weather's good outside. Sugar likes to sit on the deck on her chair. She has her own chaise lounge. And she sits on the chair on beautiful days like this. I prefer air conditioning, frankly. Let's take our dab. First up is the Puffco Peak with sativa diamonds. Remember, it's not how you think you're seen, it's how you're seen that you got to deal with, okay? Not how we think we look, it's how we look. That's how we have to deal with it. So we have to be cognizant of the horror out there that people don't accept our issues. Cheers. What a hit. Wow. A beauty. That was a sativa. Now we're going to have our indica hybrid, which should kind of make this into a hybrid series of hits. Cheers. And remember, get on the dab train, everybody. And if you, like me, have invisible illnesses, take stock. Don't let people push you to be something you're not. This is the Real Senior Stoner saying, we are who we are. Cheers.